the cross where your love poured out, and bring me to my knees. Lord, I lay me down and rid me of my...
Hey guys, Dakota here from Dakota's Tech Tips, and today I'm going to bring you a little tip on how to remove Windows Defense Pro. Now, this is a little service call that I ran this afternoon, and basically, it was a 4-month-old computer running Windows 7 64-bit, and it was a total pain to find because when the guy told me he had a virus, I automatically assumed that it could be very easy to locate through CMD, make it show itself, and go on with it. But it turns out that Windows Defense, or Windows Pro Defense, excuse me, is it's a malware. It is not a virus at all. And if you try to remove it like a virus, you will come up empty-handed and you will get absolutely nowhere. Now, there's a lot of these how do you uninstall things from like a bunch of spyware websites. I'm not going to list any of the websites so that I won't get in trouble, but it tells you to download tools or like here, free virus protection. And for one thing, I tried to download the tools, but most of the time, once you already have Windows Pro Defense, you can't access your Internet Explorer. Now, the problem that I had when I was looking up, making sure I had it correct when I suspected malware, spyware, I was told to go into your settings of your internet provider, go down, open your settings up, and then change it from where you're not going to start in a proxy server that you start just as a normal, you're not going to start HTTPS. And the biggest problem was on this computer that I serviced, it did not have the starting a proxy server box checked in. And so when it came to removing it, it became an even bigger pain because I couldn't get online to download said tools that I was told to remove it with. Well, I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and available online, and it's going to be in the description, is a key for Windows Pro Defense. You're going to enter this key. I know it doesn't sound like it's solving anything. It's basically allowing it in your computer. No. See, Windows Pro Defense is a spyware/malware. What it wants to do is get you to enter your credit card information and identification information. That way, it can use it to scam you for the rest of your life. And so, instead of doing that, I will give you a free key to use. Now, I haven't purchased this key. This key was available free online, so the credit does not come from me. I figured if I could get it to stop popping up, I could do something. Now, Windows Pro Defense will go in and manually change your settings in your browser. And the biggest problem that I had when I was restoring this man's computer is when I would run up to it, it would say, "I'm sorry, but the security settings in this computer will not allow us to download will not allow you to download this at this time." And so I couldn't download it, which means I couldn't go on and help fix it. What I ended up doing was the easiest way I figured out to solve it is to take it and just leave your internet settings alone, okay? It's a weird file name. It is located, or its name is protector, and it'll change depending on computer, dash, and then 4 random letters. And this file is located in your roaming folder. Now, a lot of people don't understand how to get to the roaming folder. They don't quite understand how to navigate around it. Okay. The roaming folder was designed to save you space. Something that didn't need to be saved to your drive or to your directory would be saved in the roaming folder. Now, this roaming folder is an amazing tool sometimes, and then other times it's just completely dangerous, as in this occasion where it will not allow you online or anything. And so what ended up me having to do was type in %appdata%, and it'll open up your roaming folder. Now inside your roaming folder you're going to find a .exe. Yes, a .exe, not a folder. But it's a .exe named protector dash and then 4 random letters. Move this .exe to your desktop. Now, I know it sounds crazy, and I know that you need to write these instructions down because it does involve turning off your computer. Turn off your computer, hit F8 constantly, and if it pops up something along the lines of a key is stuck, instead of holding F8, just constantly hit F8, and it'll pop up a boot menu. Now you want to boot it in safe mode, not boot it in safe mode with network, not boot it in safe mode with command prompt. Boot it in safe mode, that way it shows your icons on your screen. This being a .exe gets deleted just like any other program. So when it starts up in safe mode, find the program that you put on your desktop. Now, you want to do is rename it from protector dash 4 random letters to something simple that's very easy to remember. For example, I renamed it aaa.exe. That way it was easy to find, easy to remember. And so I just bluntly deleted this. Now, the big problem that most people have when they restart their computer, it looks like Windows Pro Defense is building back up. Yeah, if you would follow what I've said by moving it from your roaming folder to your desktop and then going into safe mode and deleting it, it doesn't pop back up. Now there's one thing that still has to be done. Restart your computer in normal mode and you're going to see that it doesn't pop back up with the menu. And it looks like, hey, I'm good to go. But the thing is, no matter how many web browsers you try to download something in, it won't let you download. This is because it has changed your web browser's security settings automatically for you. I know it's completely ridiculous, but in the permissions of this file, I did look at it, and it has permission to completely take over your computer. So what you're going to do is go back into your settings, into your security. Here, I'll do it. The most common one is on Internet Explorer, and I'm running Internet Explorer 64-bit. It's the same thing, just built for a 64-bit computer. Go up to your settings. To Internet Options, and see, it brings up all of these pages. Now, it says right now I'm going to be using my default homepage because I don't use Internet Explorer. And I have actually all my settings up. But come to the Advanced tab, and right down here at the bottom you will see a little reset. Now you want to click the reset, click apply, and click OK. Now after you click OK, you're not free to download anything. You still need to stop and restart your whatever browser you're using. Say if you're using that, you'd click OK or default OK, then reopen Internet Explorer, and it'll reopen and run it. Hey, look, a little hummingbird. And now it will let you actually download things. Now, I caution you with this. Please, please, please. Now, from now on, when you're downloading something, this was downloaded from a toolbar that the man thought was an official Windows toolbar. But be very careful when looking at the name, because if they can change it off by one character, they cannot get in any trouble for copyright infringement or anything. For example, this said Windows with a apostrophe right behind the S, and if you're downloading stuff, you're trying to get it downloaded as quick as possible, but please take the time to click custom installation and go through and uncheck those boxes. If not, you're going to end up having to call someone to come fix it. Thanks guys for watching. If you find this helpful, please comment, and please leave suggestions for other problems that you might be having that Dakota's Tech Tips can solve for you. We're always looking to help the public, and if you will, please like or share this video. And thanks guys, I'll see you next time.